kind of messy under there, and you can see there's very little in the bag, but we'll get a pan up here. Now you can see the whole thing. I definitely need to put a base under that bag, but I've held off because I have a barrel that I'd rather use, so if I can do that, I will. Okay, now we're going to go pull the bag off. Let's see if I can do this little gymnastics without too much comedy. Not too bad. And here you see without the bag, pretty basic, nothing special, kind of dirty, but we'll go up and take the filter off now. Now let's see if I can get that filter off without too much comedy. Here. And it looks pretty good in there. There's the filter on the floor. I'm going to tip it up so you can see there is some dust in there, but it's not bad at all compared to what it used to be. You can see there's a little bit in there. It's got a little cake. Not too bad. That's with probably 20, maybe 30 hours worth of drum sanding, so it's not terrible. I can actually live with that just fine. It took a year to get that much. Okay, so this is the ring that's got the baffle in it. I'm not sure, I can't see, but right in the very edge here you can see where the baffle sort of is. I'm going to take the camera off this tripod and I'll have you bear with me because I'm not the most stable person. That sounds kind of problematic, doesn't it? Let's get things dropped a bit. I apologize in advance for the goofiness, but you guys kind of expect that from me anyway, don't you? You can see here I got the rivets. They're holding the baffle on. Pay no attention to this foam. That was a previous failed attempt at sealing my bag. It turns out the foam was actually worse, and not all of it came off very easily, so I'm just leaving it there because it doesn't hurt nothing. You saw that the bag was held on with the ring inside, so let's get the camera off the tripod here. Be right back. Where was I? So we've got our little tab there. That's just in the center bit of the gap. Bear with me, I'm going to spin under so you can see that strip with the tabs. Might not have been the most perfect way to do that, but let's see if I can get a shot of it here. Well, you're going to see the lights, I guess. There you go. So let me adjust for turning. Oops, sorry. Let's spin. So you can see there's the tabs. They're covered in dust at the moment, but they are riveted onto the ring. And you can see the inlet is right here. That's where the dust inlet is. Let's see if I can get you a better shot of that. There's the inlet, and it comes through this way, essentially. Pay no attention to the little glare I've got going on here. We'll zoom back to the outside world. See how it comes through there. And the air spins this way and comes around and drops before it gets in, and this keeps the cloud. We're about, I'd say, an inch below the actual inlet on the inside. Let me see if I can't get you a shot of that. We're going to have to come off the tripod here for sure. So here, hang on with me just a second. And we come up this way. You'll see down in here, and hopefully you'll be able to see You see it there? It's pretty dim, but you can see where the notch starts right before the inlet there, and then it comes around this way. Yeah, this is tricky, I apologize. The other end of the notch is right there. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. There's the little tab with the rivet on it. I tried to make sure that the top of the rivet was on the upper side where all the air is. I tried to keep as little turbulence as possible. This is really the in-depth of the dust collector. You see the impeller is up there on the ceiling, or sort of close to the ceiling. And then the 6-inch dust port goes inside the wall. I've insulated the living heck out of it. That's where the motor is. And then the cord runs down to the remote switch.